Well, howdy folks, welcome back to another inky episode. We're going to be looking at a Scary Comp 2024 by BizareBub today. Please head over to their channel, make sure to like and subscribe, give them a comment, do all those things for them. I've been recommended this one, I've been sent it, so I have no idea what we're in for. I mean, I don't usually, but it's not something I've gone through and picked out myself, just our first impressions, so Lord only knows what kind of frights we're in for this evening, but I am excited to find out. You'll be seeing this on Sunday evening, I believe, so I hope you've had an amazing week. I hope you haven't got the Sunday scaries too bad. I know I always get them, like, oh god, back to Monday. But hey ho, if you're in the UK, we do have some bank holidays coming up, so that's always a good time to have a bit of a shorter week. So we're looking forward to that, what we're going to do and what we're not going to do. I don't know what we're not going to do, but what we are going to do is we're going to jump into this reaction. We're going to see what we're going to see. It is, how long is it? It's an hour and 10 minutes. Let's hop in. Here we are in our little box. So it's a very long one, as we can see. And so I think this is probably going to be a two-parter, at least a two-parter. Let's see what we get through tonight. And we'll roll from there. We'll just work with it. Without further ado, let's jump in and see what we're going to see. Oh dear. Scariest clips of the year. Holy moly. Starting in at 26.
July 20 of 2023, a radio station in South America was airing a live broadcast that left many viewers feeling disturbed. The footage was broadcast online, so those who tuned in were totally creeped out. In the broadcast, viewers were introduced to a special guest named Antonio Zamudio, who according to the host is someone who's had a history of paranormal experiences. Antonio talks about these experiences, but when he talks about one instance involving a clown doll, the whole studio goes quiet. Viewers could tell that the atmosphere in the room had changed. Everybody was feeling unsettled, and even more so when Antonio showed footage of the clown doll. In the video, Antonio shows a close-up of the clown, which he says was given to him by a family who found it at a garage sale, but after they took it home, things got very strange. They decided to give it to Antonio given his experience with the paranormal. But one night, after setting up static cameras to record the doll in case anything strange happens, he captures this.
Oh, here we go. Do we know that's really the doll though? It's just like a dark little shadow on some footage.
Somehow, the doll moves on its own.
Oh, that's such a horrendous thought.
It appears to move by itself at an upright position before running across the room.
Very blurry.
Antonio was just as baffled as he was terrified. It made sense now as to why.
Ew, oh, it did look like properly the shape of that though, didn't it? It looked like it full well could be that. Clown dolls. Dolls in general are not my thing. Oh, Lord. I see why clowns are scary. They're not an actual fear of mine, but like when you see them in horrors, you can see why people are freaking freaked out by them. They are weird in all fairness. Like the old time ideas of like a good fun time for children are actually quite horrendous when you look at them all, aren't they? So, what the hell?
He seemed utterly spooked about this doll. Something wasn't right with it. To this day, Antonio says that he keeps it locked up in a glass case, given what happened that night.
Gift it away again.
If anything strange has happened since then. But until any updates are given, the question remains, just how exactly did the clown doll move on its own?
Why has it never done it again though? It's biding its time. One day it's going to get out of that case. He's just going to go in there. It's going to be empty. And then next thing he knows, he's going to turn around and it's just in the doorway and it just jumps at his face with a knife. I don't know. Any which way, I'd gift it away. I'd find someone that you don't like very much and I'd gift that freaky little freak away. That's what I would do. Not in my house, I think not. How could you sleep knowing it's just in a box?
2024, a disturbing video was shared among many residents of a town where something quite peculiar had taken place. It happened right outside someone's house at around 7 p.m. Those who live here had thankfully caught the event on camera via surveillance footage, but the video itself is just part of the reason why neighbors are concerned. Whatever happened here had sent someone to the hospital. It was immediately after knowing this that residents of this neighborhood became terrified. The following is what was captured. Watch.
Oh! What the hell? I didn't expect that. They've realised. Oh, it's the dog barking. I wonder what the hell that noise was then.
What looks like a flying object appears to strike the man from inside the house. Now, it's worth noting that he's okay, but he did need a couple of stitches afterwards. But strangely, he doesn't recall what happened, as the impact was intense. Not much else is known about this occurrence, but like most videos, I'll let you come up with your own conclusions. Just what exactly was caught on camera?
I don't know, dude. That's creepy and it's freaky. I did spot that thing. I was like, oh, that's going to be the thing of the video. I didn't expect him to go in flipping smack the guy in the head and send him flying down the steps. That was a bit out of control. I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you reckon to that one? He seemed okay when he went in. The only thing I could say is maybe he was drunk or something and he just came falling back out for some reason, or I don't know. Any which way. Bit weird. Not as good as the clown one, but pretty freaky. I mean, if that genuinely happened, that's top-notch scary.
On September 20th of 2020, a father decides to record his two sons during a playful activity. Both his kids are engaged in a playful wrestling match, with each one trying their best to beat the other. It's a tied match, as it looks like neither one can win the game. Well, that is, until one of them gets distracted. It's unclear as to what he's seeing, but his full attention is given. In fact, he's so distracted that his opponent takes this opportunity to beat him. Although capturing his loss on camera, something else was captured that neither of the kid's parents could explain. While looking at the video he took, the father sees this.
What is it? What's he looking at? Just moving around here? Yeah, replay please. Ooh. What that noise was, holy moly. There's something there for sure. Oh no.
His son is fixated on something. He points the camera to where he is looking, but he doesn't see what it is that's so captivating, whether he missed it or it simply was not visible. The camera had caught it. In the closet, a face is captured, but like something out of a nightmare, it doesn't move and stays completely still while seemingly staring at the camera. Whatever this is just stays in this corner.
That does look really weird. It looks like it could be a mask that's set over there though, just like on a pile of clothes, but a 10 out of 10 for effort, definitely on that one, because if you saw that back and you genuinely had nothing in there, what are you doing? What are you going to do in that scenario? Burn the house and move.
But when the father pans the camera to the same spot after turning away momentarily, it's no longer there.
Oh!
In 2020, there hasn't been any further info on this clip. Yet still, no info is needed to make this footage.
Oh, didn't see a cut. Did anyone notice a cut? He did pan back and it was gone. Looks like it could be one of those screen masks on the big long mouth.
Footage any creepier. While there has yet to be any updates, viewers continue to speculate as to what exactly was inside this wardrobe.
Demon.
Now this next video comes from a man who, while being alone at home, spots something out of the corner of his eye.
My neighbours were yelling then, guys. Holy moly. Popping off.
It happened while being in his living room scrolling on his phone. For some reason, he couldn't shake the feeling that someone was watching him.
Ooh, I hate that
Was
feeling.
getting the best of him, as he thought, so he tried his best not to think much of it. But just when he started to ease up, he sees it. A figure standing at his window. He immediately takes out his phone to record it on the off chance that no one would believe him. Now we don't see the figure on camera, but something else happens that terrifies him to his core. This is what he caught.
Okay, look, I'm really tripping out now. Something was looking at me through the window, and I heard I'm freaking out. I am tripping.
Yeah. Start with them speeding it up then. I want to see it.
There's something in this house with me.
What and where? The house looks kind of creepy anyway. Show me.
There's something in here.
Where? Oh, it's growing some little crest or something there.
No.
Holy moly. Saying get the washing done.
What initially comes off is just a video.
I'm the laundry ghost. Do your washing.
Paranoid is in fact footage of something completely different. This is made obvious by the sudden movement of kitchen items, but even before that, the man's overwhelming sense of unease makes it clear that something strange is going on. Whatever it might be that's happening, the man hopes to get more of it on camera, and even if he doesn't, then at least he can rest assured that this was captured.
Yeah, that is freaky. Freaky.
On the
22.
night of October 4th of 2024, a young couple watches a scary movie that's already been seen by the boyfriend. It's his girlfriend's first time watching the film, and it's exactly how he imagined she would react, completely scared. It's for this reason that he films this video. It would make for a funny
in the
clip,
background.
but little does he know, this exact moment would be anything but funny. Now, viewers agree that it's already creepy enough that they live in a house filled with clown dolls and other horror-themed items.
Yeah, clearly into this stuff.
Any of those things. As they watch this movie, this is caught.
And of the Son, and the Holy Spirit, by this sign of the Holy Cross, without
Oh, I don't like these films.
who lives and reigns with the Father and the Holy Spirit.
Stop showing me the film. The film's scaring me the most. Ah!
It's not even scary.
It is scary.
It's not.
Look down and pity. You can't.
She can't be that bothered living in a house with all these creepy dolls everywhere, because I'd be like, hell no. No. Oh, in the night time, seeing all the shapes and the shadows of them. Ugh. One of them moves when you come in the room. It's just in a different spot.
You killed your mother. You killed.
Oh, look, see, he's moving now. He's gone full Toy Story. Oh, here he comes.
What was meant to be a funny clip of his girlfriend's reaction turns into something they would see in their movie. Out of nowhere, the clown doll on the wall moves. Unaware of what just happened, she continues watching the film while the boyfriend remains speechless, as it seems that the doll had come alive. While some think that the film had something to do with this, the couple believes that something else was responsible. As it turns out, they live across a cemetery that's quite literally down the street from them. The following is the girlfriend's footage. Take a look.
My scary clown video.
Which I think might have been intentional. They live across from a cemetery. Anyone who's already into this stuff, and you can see in their house, they're already like obsessed with like horror, scary, ghost kind of stuff. I'm always inclined to think they're doing it because like they like it and they're into it, which is fair. I like when people upload creepy stuff, even if it's hoaxed. I'm not going to lie to you. The clown was creepy, but he either could have just broken just at that moment, or I feel like it could have been set up. But yeah, they seem very into this whole situation, even from where they've chosen to live and then chosen to decorate. Am I right? But let's see. I could be totally wrong.
Okay, so I thought I'd show you that I actually do live across the road from a cemetery. Normally this stuff doesn't scare me, but the clown kind of did.
So then, according to viewers, it's no wonder why the doll had come alive. It only makes sense that watching a scary movie near a cemetery would lead to this. But as always, you be the judge on whether or not this was paranormal. Just what exactly had occurred that night.
Well, we know my opinion on that one. I think I've made it clear. But A for effort, for sure. Wasn't bad. Seeing clips of that flippin' Exorcist film was scarier for me than the clown.
A man from Poland is walking through a secluded forest when he finds an abandoned house. However, there's something about this place that doesn't seem right. Oddly, for some reason, the owners of this house had left most of their stuff behind. It's as if they had left in a hurry. Not sure as to why there were still things inside, the man walks around with caution, thinking that someone might still be there. But as he checks out the place, things take a terrifying turn. Watch.
Ooh, that looked creepy, just stuff in the bath there. Oh, the upside down cross. That's not creepy at all. That's something stood over there. What? This house is really unnerving. Something about all the extra clutter and stuff as well. The house being like so decrepit and crumbly. Makes it worse. Oh, cracks along the line of the picture, look. We used to be so happy here. It's a heck of a mess. Would have been good on an episode of Orders. Music box. Oh, they get the hell out. Good move.
Out of nowhere, the house comes alive. Things move on their own, and a musical box begins to play by itself. Although we don't know the property owners' names, their pictures can be found throughout the house. But whoever they were, they must have left the place at once for obvious reasons. It's unknown where this house is located, but given what happened in this video, there's no need for an address. Whether actually haunted or not, the setting of this place is creepy alone.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Let me know your thoughts on this one.
Oh, that was a good haunty house. Creepy, 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 creepy. 20. Unsettling.
Following video, 3 friends are alone at home when one friend decides to call their mom after something scary had occurred.
I should be home in about 10 minutes. I need you to stay calm though, okay?
Okay,
So calm, quiet, keep the door locked. Alright, do not go out of the room whatsoever.
All 3 friends are locked up in this room, and for good reason. Earlier, they heard a loud crash from downstairs and other noises emanating from all over the house. They had thought someone had broken in, which is why the police were called.
Did it sound like glass? Was it metal? What did it sound like?
It was just like a big thud, and then
So you heard glass shatter?
yeah.
Now this is where things start to get strange, because apparently, after searching the whole place, the police found no signs of forced entry or any clues to suggest that someone broke into the house. With no indications of any trespassers, the police leave the property. However, after watching the footage recorded by one of the friends, the teens noticed something very alarming. Before the police arrived, all 3 friends decided to investigate the noises and presumably take matters into their own hands if needed. But during this time, something happens that prompts the friend who lives in this house to pack his things. They were spooked, to say the least. This is what they caught.
Okay, it's fine.
Somebody
Okay.
there, they can't come.
Okay.
Alright, I'll see you soon. I love you.
I love you too.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
What are you saying? be turning all the lights straight on. If there's someone in there, I want them to know I know they're there. Let's turn on the light now. I mean, you know, I'm saying if you're choosing to come out and do this, I would stay hidden. I wouldn't be sneaking around in the dark trying to find them. Hell no. Guess they found me first. Running.
Apparently, one of the friends had noticed something moving in the dark. Although we don't see it on camera, something else is seen that none of the friends had noticed until watching this video much later. In case you missed it,
I did.
This is what was caught.
Very dark. Oh, up here. Oh, I was not looking up here at all. I was directed downstairs like him. What was it? That is a tough one to see, yeah, but you see something run across between the bars, between the rails, rather.
Clearly, something can be seen moving behind the railing. In a swift motion, this mysterious object passes by without making a sound. It almost seems to be floating, given how it seemingly glides. But by far, the creepiest thing about this is that a face can be made out. It's hard to see at first, but watching this again, certain features that a face would have can be seen briefly. Its uncanny motion and closeness to the ground have led the group to believe that a ghost was caught on camera. To them, it looks as though a floating head had passed by. If only they had seen this before the police arrived. As they state, who knows what they would have said about this. While the supposed shadowy figure they saw was enough to scare them, this would have definitely scared the living daylights out of them. As always, let me know what you think down below.
Well, not bad. I'd like to think that they wouldn't just be out to waste police time because the police genuinely came to call out there, but yeah. Yeah, hearing noises in the night and coming around to stuff being moved and smashed about. It's not the one, is it? It's not the one I run to, the one that I belong to. Yeah, but not bad. Shame they didn't catch more. 19.
At around 9 a.m. on a Monday morning, a teenage girl named Mildred Neva wakes up to find her dog snuggled up on her blanket.
Mildred!
Rarely does her dog ever do this. For once, her dog has finally chosen to nestle up in bed with her and her sister, who both share the same bed. Although initially caught off guard, she proceeds to grab her phone to record this moment. But as she records, something happens that leaves her extremely terrified. After looking closely at the footage, she saw it.
What is it?
This is what she caught.
In wardrobe. I would need to replay every one of these at the moment. You guys see? Over here, it keeps being stuff right in the flipping corner of the outside of the frame. Oh, weird little face poking out. Like a girl. Got long hair.
According to viewers, it now makes sense as to why her dog had suddenly decided to snuggle up in bed. Either
because it knew it was there. Look at me.
Or something was in the room. The only other person inside was Mildred's sister, who was lying in bed beside her. But whoever or whatever this might have been.
Well, is she? Because we don't see Mildred's head. It looks like this could just be pillows covered up in quilt. I'm very cynical tonight, aren't I? But it does look like a young lady down there.
Is completely unknown to Mildred. They just seem to appear out of nowhere before vanishing in less than a few seconds. This definitely spooked Mildred, but it's the zoomed in. Everything's
kind of blurry in keeping with this person's face. So if they like boop and then back behind that pink blanket, whatever this is here, that they've just peeped out and then gone back. That's why they disappeared when it panned back quickly. Potentially. Or it could be demon spawn from the other side.
Screenshot of this clip that keeps her up at night. As many viewers have noted, something about this image makes them feel immensely uneased. Just who or what was this?
It does look creepy. It's very blurry. 18!
On August 27th of 2024, a store manager watches footage of something that happened earlier while sounding pretty nervous. He immediately ran to his computer to pull up the video and save it, just in case no one believes him. Something happened as he was unpacking boxes, and he knows that he caught it on camera. In fact, many things happen in this footage, but it's what happens towards the end of the video that terrifies him greatly. Ever since then, he's been watching his back, hoping that it doesn't happen again. The following is the store manager's footage. Watch.
Single night. Just putting things away from the box. All right, now watch. I want you guys to focus on this area right here. Okay?
Okay.
Hold on, let me...
Locks in, baby.
All right, watch.
You have the document.
All right.
And you stow it on a shelf in your closet, and do not pull that document out.
Oh, there he goes.
Boom, you see that?
I saw that. I'm being guided through this one, so it makes it a lot easier, doesn't it?
Look at that. And I'm just like tripping, like, what?
Here he goes, investigation mode.
Okay, but pay attention to this area right here.
I've never met. I can grant that they
Watch.
a shop that could teach justification correctly. But so what? It's not what I asked you.
Oh, he stopped recording there because he had another noise while recording that.
Is that you? Look, I'm here by myself. Nobody's here. It's just me. See that? Come out. I'm not afraid of you.
I think that you might be.
Is that you?
I'll be scared.
I threw down the box earlier?
I'll just go home. I don't live here. I'm just gonna leave. That one was that was creepy.
Come on out. You don't scare me.
I'm not sure they care if you yell at them.
Come on out, pussy.
All right, we'll fighting talk now. He's not going to be so big and hard, is he, if it comes out and starts lobbing stuff at his head? Prove himself.
Ooh!
What? Oh, he's shaking. You are scared. I knew it. I knew it. Don't tell me little lies. What even happened?
No.
Yes.
Hell no. Hell no.
I'd just go home for the night if I were you, mate.
Where am I? I'm here. Where am I though? Look, there I am, right there.
Hey, walking around insulting.
See that?
What?
See that?
No.
Nah.
Over here. What?
No. Hell no.
As if the store manager wasn't already spooked, this happens. Recorded by the camera pointing at the side entrance of the store is this, the manager's hair lifting on its own.
Oh my gosh, did you guys catch that? I know I'm unobservant at the best of times. I did not catch a little bit of hair lifting up. But yeah, I mean, I suppose the way that was, it was like it was literally picked up picked up. Like, my hair's not just going to randomly do this video while I sit here. Like, even if I had a fan on, it would be like all blowing more consistently together, wouldn't it? So I'll give him that. I'll give him that's what you get for running around insulting the ghosts, though, isn't it?
Better put, getting
That's
tugged
what
by
you. I
someone
said you won't be so big and clever when he comes out.
on his hair that sends him running in a panic frenzy, making him think that someone was messing with him. But upon watching the security footage of this incident, he sees that no one was behind him. If no one was there, then whose forceful pull did he feel? While some viewers believe that this might have been the ghost he was calling out, others don't know what to think. To the manager, however, he knows exactly what this was and believes it's the same entity that's been messing with his store. But of course, I'll let you come up with your own conclusions.
It's just teasing him.
Caught on camera? Or had something else happened to explain this incident?
Little rascal, that one is.
Down below.
Just a rascal. Ghosty rascal. 17.
At around 3 in the morning, a truck driver is heading northbound on the I-57.
Around 3 a.m.
He begins to panic. Something had just appeared in his field of vision, and whatever it was, it made him feel terribly disturbed. The person driving is known as Ken McGill, and throughout all his road trips and delivering goods, nothing as unsettling as this has ever occurred. Not sure what he saw, he pulls to the side of the road and reviews the footage captured by his dash cam. Looking at the video, he was glad to have pulled over far away from what he'd seen. This is what he caught.
She can go meet up with him and see if she can get him to confess. And it's a tough decision, I'm sure.
Oh, I saw it. I saw it off to the right. Ghosty Woasty.
Out of nowhere, a person dressed in white.
Ghosty Woasty. There, look. I was about to say I get that from Casper Sight. If you watch Casper Sight, he's a brilliant reaction channel. Does these kind of videos a lot. And also some gaming. Really cool. But I'm sure I've actually, speaking of, seen him react to this one because I remember, but it was in another compilation video. Looks like a little person walking along.
Appears close by. They almost seem to come out of nowhere before leaving out of sight.
They do look like they're walking along.
But not so fast that it's overlooked. Ken is no doubt thankful that he caught this, but he's also completely terrified. And for good reason.
Yeah,
A day later after posting this video, an accident had occurred at this exact spot. Reports indicate that those involved in the accident saw a lady dressed in white in the middle of the road, causing them to swerve their car to avoid hitting her.
Oh.
However, when interstate police looked at security footage,
As if it caused accidents and stuff. You know, if multiple people are seeing it, that is
that caught the event, they only saw the car swerving and crashing, but not the lady they claimed to have seen. It appears that they swerved for no apparent reason. While those in the accident swear that they saw a woman, Ken believes that something supernatural had appeared. Whether ghost or not, this whole incident continues to baffle him.
16.
In the following video, a nurse working at a hospital decides to go inside a room where many doctors and nurses are afraid to be in. The room in question is located on a floor that, according to rumors, is haunted. It isn't known if the rumors are true, but apparently, after what was captured, it may be the case that something truly strange is happening on this floor. On March 9th of 2021, a nurse known as Shanae Richardson pays a visit to the floor in question. On this floor, there's a hidden room that for some reason is blocked off from access. So, one night,
Reminds me of The Walking Dead, Do Not Open Dead Inside, Season 1.
Shanae decides to enter this room. She had gained access by asking a custodian to open it for her. But little did she know, this was a bad idea. Watch.
So everybody wants to see what's behind the door, so I'm back and I'm going to show you what's finally behind this door, okay? Alright, so one more time.
Door number 1.
That's wrote on the door, behind this door in this hospital, and it's been unlocked, so I'm going to go inside. Feels good.
What?
Quickly, but in case you missed it, here it is again.
We seeing anything? Ooh, up here. Hello. She did well to notice that. I'd have been in there filming like, oh, it's just a cupboard, just some old like cables and stuff. I wouldn't have noticed that for anything. Hello. Ooh.
now makes sense as to why Shanae had suddenly shut the door. Out of instinct, she had backed away upon seeing what looks like a face staring at Shanae from a distance. Its disembodied head seemingly stays in place without moving an inch, or at least it seems like that, because apparently viewers claim that the head can be seen moving for just a bit. She wasn't exactly sure what she'd seen, but whatever it was, it prompted a sudden urge within her to leave the space immediately. It was only after watching the video that she saw what it was. Not much else is known about this incident or what occurred afterwards, but until there's an update, this incident remains a mystery.
The creepy cupboard of doom. Well, I think we'll leave it there, to be honest, tonight, guys. I think we didn't do too badly. Some good clips in there for sure, so I think this will be a good one to finish up next time. I want to do some more Goose Pimple as well, because we started that channel in my last video, and they had some really good clips going on. So we'll continue our quest into the spooky kingdom, into the house of horrors, and we will continue our adventures. We'll see, do we believe in it, do we not, who's having us on, who's having a laugh, and who's telling the truth, you know, because I just like it and I enjoy it. And I thank you so much if you've watched to the end. Thank you for being here. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe on my video, as well as BizareBub, the one we've reacted to today. And I will hopefully see you all on my next video next Thursday. See you all then. Love you. Goodbye.